Hey, good evening. So I've got this Drill Master 6-inch compact palm sander. This is now rebranded as Warrior. This part number is 69487. I'm sure there's a different one for the Warrior. Harbor Freight is slowly rebranding the Drill Master into Warrior. Very short cord, maybe about 2 foot. I would expect a 6-foot cord. That's kind of standard, but I guess they figure you're going to use an extension cord anyway. I would use this to polish my car after I waxed it, get all the wax off of it. So you'd remove the wax and polish it at the same time. I think that's its intended use, but of course it can polish anything. It comes with this foam pad with a very thin cover of harder foam right on the edge. Now, I know people that use this without a bonnet, but I would highly recommend you use it with a bonnet. Not a lot of difference, to be honest with you, but you can take off the bonnet, wash it. So, hey, good use. Well, I kind of wish they had included a bonnet with it, because guess what? I didn't buy one. Kind of bad. A 6-inch bonnet wouldn't cost that much, and you could probably, and I emphasize probably, use a 7-inch if that's a more common size. Kind of weird. Yeah, I don't normally keep extension cords by my main work area because I have access to outlets on both sides, but you need a 6-foot cord. So, of course, I went and got one. It's kind of a different on-off switch. As you can see, it's, I'll call it random orbit, although it might not be truly random orbit. You see, it moves around quite a bit. It doesn't just rotate, it oscillates randomly. So, like I said, that's, I'm not saying it's a bad switch. It's kind of weird, though. Pretty nice. Okay, so I had the 10-inch, but it requires 2 hands. If you use it with one, you don't get as good of results. A little harder to handle. The 6-inch is smaller, and you hold it with your palm. To me, that makes it much more useful. Do it one-handed. Not a big thing, but kind of is. Makes it easier to use. Of course, 6 inches is smaller than 10, but in reality, I'm not sure you'd really notice the difference. I like the way this handles a lot better since it's so small. So I think it would work a lot better. I wish this had come with a bonnet because I didn't think to pick one up when I picked this up. I'll have to go back and get one. 6 inches good. I have a feeling a 7-inch would fit just about as good because typically you time and you can take the extra up into here. I'd have to try that to be sure, but 6 or 7. So nice tool. It's the middle of winter. I can't go wax my car and polish it with this. Much more useful to me than the 10-inch. Okay, so very simple product. Probably lasts forever. The 10-inch I use, 3 or 4 times a summer to wax my car. I'll use this instead. At that rate, it's going to last a long time. And I honestly can't think of anything else I would polish with it except the car. Maybe the top of my table saw. I wax that at least twice a year, or if I notice it's not as slick as it should be. On a cast iron top, that wax will cut down on the rust, and that will also make boards move easier. So use that for this. There's not a lot of uses for this, but it works great for what it's made for. Okay, so how much does it cost? I got this for $10. The Warrior is a little bit more, probably $15. Of course, with a sale, who knows? But it's a very useful tool. And only $10, that's great. So if you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.